Hey, what's up? In this video, I will break down Daemon's Harrenhal visions. Watch out. Spoilers ahead. Welcome to Valyrian Steel. Daemon's visions at Harrenhal during the House of the Dragon season provide a better look into the character's mind and predict future important events in the book. Daemon, Viserys Targaryen's younger brother, believed he should have been next in line of succession if the king had no male heir. Despite his resentment of Viserys' decision to designate Rhaenyra as his successor, Daemon married his niece and backed her claim to the Iron Throne. Nonetheless, there is conflict between Daemon and Rhaenyra, as demonstrated in The Burning Mill. The assassination of Aegon II's heir reminded Rhaenyra of Daemon Targaryen, perhaps the most unpredictable of the House of the Dragon figures. Daemon rushed to Harrenhal to ensure the Blacks' dominance over the Riverlands and bring more swords to their cause, following a tense confrontation with Rhaenyra over the blood and cheese incident that called into question his devotion. While there, he experienced several weird and meaningful visions. What causes Daemon Targaryen's visions in Harrenhal? Daemon Targaryen was out on a night walk at Harrenhal when he visioned a young Rhaenyra, portrayed by Millie Alcock in House of the Dragon Season 1. During the frightening vision, Rhaenyra is caring for the body of Jaehaerys Targaryen, King Aegon II's heir, who was killed by blood and cheese at the beginning of the season. Rhaenyra queries Daemon about his constant arrivals and departures, and the Targaryen prince awakens from his vision to find himself back in Harrenhal's Godswood. Daemon's visions resume in Episode 4, where he sees Alcock's Rhaenyra, his deceased wife, Laena, and what appears to be Aemond but is actually Daemon himself. Several factors can explain Daemon Targaryen's visions of Harrenhal. For starters, Harrenhal is reputed to be cursed, and regardless of whether there is a true curse affecting people who live there, the castle is frightening and will undoubtedly inspire dreams and visions. In Episode 4, Alys directly establishes her influence on Daemon's visions by administering a potion that directly affects his mind. Second, Daemon was near Alys Rivers, who, according to Fire and Blood, was widely considered to be a witch. In Episode 4, Alys directly confirms her power over Daemon's visions when she offers him a medicine that visibly affects his mind, and he sees Laena as a result. However, the exact scope of her control is unknown. It's also important to note that Daemon's first vision occurred next to a heart tree, a symbol of the old gods in Westeros, and that he built his bed out of fallen tree food. Bran's abilities in the original episode demonstrate the connection between weirwood trees and visions in the Game of Thrones universe. What was the blood on Daemon's hand after his vision? Daemon awakens in bed with blood on his hand after killing Rhaenyra, leaving her head in a pool of blood. It vanished moments afterward. It's unclear what transpired, but it does indicate a blurring of the lines, implying that these are more than just dreams, but far more intense visions or hallucinations that have a direct influence on his mental state and capacity to work. Daemon sees his former wife, Laena Velaryon. After Alys administers the potion, Daemon sees his second wife, Laena, briefly before she reappears in Episode 5. This illustrates Daemon's haunting past and the extent of his unresolved issues. Daemon quickly moved on after Laena killed herself with Vhagar and married Rhaenyra in the same episode as her funeral. Unprocessed grief and remorse about what happened and how he moved on may remain. That fits in with his current troubles with Rhaenyra. Daemon's encounter with Laena is yet another reminder of his inadequacies as a husband, and all of this may be causing him to not only feel regret for the first time in his life, but also to confront it. These images could all be urging Daemon to reconcile with Rhaenyra and provide her with the necessary assistance. Why does Daemon dream of having sex with his own mother? Daemon's mother, Alyssa Targaryen, is one of the strangest sights and nightmares at Harrenhal. Alyssa, the daughter of King Jaehaerys Targaryen and Queen Alysanne Targaryen, died in 84 AC, about 3 years after Daemon's birth. This implies that Daemon never had the opportunity to truly experience motherly love, a fact that has undoubtedly impacted his relationships with his brother and spouses, leading to unexpected outcomes. Daemon's vision depicts him having intercourse with his mother, which is a step too far even for Targaryens. It is telling, however, as she informs him that he was her favorite son and that he, not Viserys, should have become king. Daemon had always felt inferior to his brother and battled with being the second son. Thus, this serves as a form of wish fulfillment, He may be the son who received his mother's affection and became king. That influences his major decision in the episode, which is to seek the throne rather than simply supporting Rhaenyra's claim to be queen. Seeing his mother encourages him. It's what he really wants, a woman who will support him as king, rather than having to play second fiddle. In House of the Dragon, Daemon's warped perception of his mother propels his story forward in unexpected ways.